I mean, probably the flying carpet, but that's... I just thought that's...
That one has the flying carpet is cool.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be on next year, flying carpet.
Oh, well, get ready.
Get ready. There is a good...
Next one's coming.
Good, thanks.
In the episode Benessary Roughness, Ferb said that his name was short for something. What is his full name?
We can't tell you.
He hasn't told us yet.
We don't actually know.
There was actually a moment when we were recording an episode, I think it was like 2 months ago, where we mentioned a middle name, and they immediately were like, don't record that. No one can ever know. And so, some people know somewhere what Ferb's name is, but you're gonna have to hunt them down and find out.
Dan and I actually have a friend named Ferb.
And his real name is Frank, but that's not Ferb's real name.
Is it Ferbius?
We're not allowed to divulge that information.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
I have their birth certificates. I'm just going to look it up and not tell anyone.
But we're taking suggestions if you have something you like.
Will Isabella have a love rival?
Well, she might now.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, I have 2 questions. One of them, Vanessa is my absolute favorite character, and I was wondering if she's going to get another episode that was like her episode.
You know, she has an awful lot to do in, she has a whole big storyline in the hour-long that's in Summer Belongs to You. And we try to use her quite often. We've been talking about possibility of getting Vanessa and Doof and Charlene, his ex-wife, together in an episode to sort of see how that dynamic all plays out. But we like the character, so we're going to continue to use her.
And then 2, could Perry the Platypus get a love interest?
You think you know your characters better than me? My artistic integrity and I are out!
Perry the Platypus is married to his job.
Yes.
Out of all the animals on the world you could use for a pet, why did you choose the platypus?
Oh, come on. Duckbill, beaver tail, semi-aquatic, sweats milk, has poisonous spurs. How could you not pick a platypus?
The real question is, why hasn't everybody else already done a platypus? I think is the real question.
There was some brief talk in the beginning that it was either that or what was the name of that? No, the South American rodent. There was another animal.
Capybara.
Capybara. No, capybara. So, but we went with platypus because duckbill, beaver tail, semi-aquatic.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
These are the best questions. I would never think that's such a good
See,
one.
we told you these were good.
These are brilliant children.
Are you ever going to show the other 2 parents?
No, we will probably not.
Wow. Dude, big question.
Wow. Yes, no, we will probably never mention. It's just the other 2 parents are out of the picture. We don't want to go into that part
And
of the story.
what's important is this family and the relationships they have and the fact that they all love each other.
Yeah. And they've been together since Phineas and Ferb were about 1 year old, so this is just the family as they know it.
But we're all very friendly and everyone gets along.
Thanks, sweetie.
Can you have a conversation in your TV voices?
I don't know if he's actually speaking to me right now, so...
It would be impossible because the truth is, he's right, I'm not speaking to him. He's evil and therefore should be shunned by myself and
No, with
everyone
each
else.
other, with each other.
What do you want me to ask him, and I'll ask him?
Will Doofenshmirtz ever meet Mrs. Flynn Fletcher?
Will Doofenshmirtz ever meet Mrs. Flynn Fletcher?
Have we ever met?
I believe, according to our
Actually-
dossier on you, you have met Mrs. Flynn Fletcher many years ago.
Actually, me and Linda actually had a blind date. It was one of the first in a very long series of horrible dates that went awry in my past. And it was in the 80s. I was dressed rather cool, I must say.
Be honest, you were dressed like a buffoon.
Yes. Something went wrong, and she just didn't want to see me again. But so we have met, and it was a while ago. I don't know if she'd recognize me on the street.
I liked the whole thing. I don't remember any of it, but we did go on a date in an episode, right?
Yeah.
We did.
Right.
You were the one who
just
gave him the idea of
to take over the tri-state area.
That's right. Yes, that's when I got that little kernel of an idea to take over the tri-state area instead of the world. It's just a more manageable goal.
Inception.
Very well.
Hi, first I'm geeking out because my childhood on stage, Rocco's Modern Life, and Sabrina, so yay. And I'm just...
Embrace the geeking out.
I am. Anyway, I'm just curious, because you encompass so many musical genres, is there a musical genre, I don't know, like polka, that you just won't do? Like, no, not gonna happen?
Oh, no. Never say never.
Okay. I'm just curious.
No, we like pretty much all genres of music, including country and
Will
western.
you do Broadway?
Oh, yeah.
We've done a couple of some Broadway stuff, and I don't know if we're allowed to mention the roller coaster.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
We're doing a roller coaster the musical. We're doing the roller coaster over again, except as a half-hour special, and it's a big Broadway musical type of thing. And the way we get into it is Phineas just says, "Hey, Ferb, we should do the roller coaster again, except this time as a musical." And Ferb's like, "What do you mean?" He says, Well, we'll do everything we did that same day, except this time we'll break into spontaneous song with no discernible music source."
What assurances do we have that everyone else will sing with us?
Well, I think they probably will, and that's all we ever say about it. And so there's a song that's "Hey Ferb, I know what you're gonna do today. Hey Ferb, I know what we're gonna." And there's Isabella has a "What you doing, what you doing," and so everybody, all of the things that have sort of become catchphrases from that first episode, all have their own song now, and it's really a lot of fun.
As far as musical genres and weirdness, we have in the hour-long the summer special that's coming up, a duet with Clay Aiken and Shaka Khan. I think that was about as surreal as we could get.
And we're so glad they said yes, because we wrote a gag around the fact that Phineas hires Clay Aiken as a stunt singer to sort of portray him in the backyard.
So Ferb hires Shaka Khan.
And,
they'd have said no, we'd had to have rewritten the whole thing.
Yeah, it made us laugh, but we were like, well, I hope they do it, otherwise we'll have to redo this episode. So it's very fun.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right, this is going to be our last question.
Oh, what about all these other
Sorry.
Will you ever do any of the episodes from the theme song, like?
We've been trying to work all those things in, actually.
I don't think we did Frankenstein's brain.
Yeah.
Well, both of those things are actually showing up in the episodes coming up, but probably not till next year about this time will we have hit all of them.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
All right, you know what? We're going to take the question from the kid in the Perry.
You got to have some sort of benefit from spending the day in that costume. Dude.
That's an excellent costume.
I only have 10 questions I want to ask, but I'm going to just pick one.
Okay, pick one.
What was the inspiration for Norm? Seriously.
That was one of our board artists, Chris Hedrick, decided that the real enemy of the platypus would be man, so Doofenshmirtz would just create a giant robot man. And then Rob Hughes, the man in the back there, sort of came up with exactly the type of things he would say. He's like, we should just make like 50s guy who's just like, hey, Wednesday's lunch day. Let's do lunch. So he just says the most innocuous stuff as often as he can in that voice. And the voice is actually a writer that I worked with on Family Guy named John Viner, and he just sort of embodies Norm, and so we call him to do it. So there you go.